Future Trunks, to nobody's surprise, has been revealed as a playable character for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Apparently I've actually been pronouncing the game wrong the entire time. Go figure. Though he was an obvious selection, his moveset is nonetheless impressive. Let's take a look at what he has to offer. Future Trunks is the only character so far to wield a sword, which gives him more physical range than the rest of the cast, who rely primarily on their fists. Here we see him utilize his sword for a crouching upswing that acts as a launcher, taking the opponent a considerable distance into the air, letting him follow up with a super dash. This is where we see a potential combo ender in the form of a kick following the super dash. Every character in this game has a projectile, and Trunks is no exception. Trunks' projectile is slightly different to the rapid fire attacks seen from the likes of Goku or Frieza. Trunks' attacks come out in the form of beams, which can be performed horizontally along the ground or diagonally towards the ground in the air. There is no evidence just yet as to whether he can perform this attack into the air from the ground, like Goku can. From the looks of it, the attack seems to come out fairly quickly but may have a longer cooldown compared to Goku's, and requires more precise timing. Here we see what looks to be one of Trunks' running attacks, which stuns the opponent long enough to execute a special. It appears this move requires a fair amount of startup, and most likely would only be safe to use mid-combo, but if pulled off successfully, deals considerable damage. Here we see some of Trunks' standard attacks, including a unique low slide attack that appears to be a useful move because of its low profile, making it harder to block. It also launches the opponent in such a way that it can be easy to follow up with a special. I don't know if he's always going to do that crazy arm maneuver every time, but I don't think I'll ever tire of seeing it. One thing I'd like to point out is the lighting change that we see on Trunks when the explosion goes off. I don't know if this is specific to Trunks only or if this happens to all characters, but it looks fantastic and really adds to the intensity of the explosion. Following a super dash, Trunks executes another overhead combo ender using his sword. However, this time, the opponent was able to tech the landing. Unfortunately for Frieza though, Trunks' long-range physical attacks let him frame trap Frieza's tech with another special move in the form of a lunging sword attack. Trunks' sword continues to be a key component of his moveset, as we are shown an overhead attack that, upon successfully connecting, follows up with a barrage of slashes, ending with what looks to be another one of his beam projectiles, confirming that we will be able to perform the move horizontally in the air. Here we see Trunks follow up another basic attack with a devastating special move. The lighting once again on Trunks' body adds a layer of depth and beauty to this attack. It's hard to pinpoint the requirements of this move, but it appears to be his fastest sword attack, and would need the opponent to be in a dizzy state to activate successfully. He's also able to continue the combo with a super dash. And we finish off with his devastatingly glorious super move. All in all, Trunks looks like a formidable foe. He seems like he'd be a fairly unique frame trapper who would be adept at punishing moves that require longer frames. His sword gives him more range in terms of physical attacks, but requires a longer startup most of the time. However, this is made up for in range and power. Either way, I can't wait to get my hands on him. So what do you think of Trunks being in the game, and did you feel there was anything I missed? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like these, and I'll see you all next time.